Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. With the arrival of the German battleships, there was just one reasonable thing to do for me, well, aside from playing battleships myself, and that was getting out the old destroyers I have sitting around. And I noticed that the Campbelltown has a higher torpedo range than it has concealment, so I gave that a try, but since it has only 3 torpedo launchers per side, I thought maybe I should up my game a little and went back on playing the Mutsuki. Actually played it a lot over the past week, and it was really fun with a concealment of 10, no, not 10, with a torpedo range of 10 kilometers and a spotting range of only 6 kilometers, not spotting range, but, detection range. All those terms today. This was really fun to play, and I will spare you the beginning of the match. I will jump right into the action, right to the point where I was near to the first capture point. Leave me a comment, please, if you like the skipping part more in the videos, or if you actually want to see the whole video, even if it has some downtimes in it, which I normally just talk over. Please tell me so I can do that in the next sort of videos. Thank you very much, and let's jump right in now. Here are our first ship spotted. We are approaching the A point. We have a Nuremberg that was spotted left of the island by the Atago on the right side. I have not been spotted yet as far as I know, or the game just doesn't tell me in replay mode. That might very well be the case. So far, no ship in sight. Atago gets fired at. He's turning away. I want to do the same thing. That actually works out close. But I am getting spotted, and come on, there's the reason for that. There's an enemy Fubuki sitting right there, capping the base, and I just run into the island not to get shot by those 2 battleships on the left side. 3 battleships actually. And he's taking fire, but hides in a smoke screen. And I don't know what he's doing in there. He was driving backwards. Maybe he ran into an island. Atago sitting there too, taking cover from all that ships on the left side. I tried to predict where he was going, but look at that. He was still sitting there. Right there you can see him. And first kill. Devastating strike, first blood of course. So off to a good start. Still, here come his torpedoes. That's why he was driving forward. He was trying to nuke us. And there we have a Bodioni, a Nürnberg, New Mexico, Bayern, and a Bismarck. Lots and lots of delicious prey. And as you can see, all of those are within torpedo range, and none of them is within the Fubuki's very, very low visibility range of just 6 kilometers. In my case, I don't know, is there a skill to reduce that? I'm not sure about this. But not important here anyway. I just need to get around that island and fire my torpedoes at something. They're all coming in that direction, so that's ideal basically. Bayern, slow battleship, looks like a good target. And I got back into torpedoing and destroyering because I was thinking everyone's been playing German battleships on low tier, so why not just use that? In that case here we have lots and lots, but nearly no Germans. But still, it was nice to practice. And I make huge mistake here. As you can see, 5.6 kilometers. He is well within visibility range. I could have timed that better, but I still have my smoke screen. I'm firing up my engine boost, and as you can see, I am getting out of smoke screen range because you need to drive about 12 knots if you want to stay within the smoke. But since I'm driving away from my smoke, I am in cover even though I am using the speed boost, which was kind of useless since I'm driving slower anyway, waiting for my torpedoes to respawn. I got another hit in. Sitting at 22,000 damage, and now I'm just basically waiting for my torpedoes to respawn and then get into the A point or in cover at least. Something I also like that was improved lately, you can see the main activated weapon reloading bar and above the torpedo bar. I probably said that a lot of times in the previous videos, but still. And it really helps with destroyers because you don't need to drive around in torpedo view, and on cruiser you don't need to switch back and forth to see how the reload status is. He came back into range. My smoke screen is still well up though, so next bunch of torpedoes out. I turn around, drive away from them. And fire the next salvo. New Mexico coming around the island directly towards me, but it's a battleship, can't be that fast. So I thought when I get spotted. So I guess, meh, I'm spotted anyway, I can fire, which was probably not the super smartest thing to do. But he relayed my position to the other ships anyway, so why not? I'm back down to 6 kilometers visibility range pretty soon. There we go. Now I'm not spotted anymore. My torpedoes didn't hit the ship they were intended for, but the New Mexico made a mistake of driving parallel to an island, which basically means she can't escape to the left. And as you can see, I still do the thing where I fire one salvo of narrow spread torpedoes at the mark and another one on the left side to it. What I also like to do is fire one narrow spread at the gray marker and then directly follow up with a white spread on the gray marker, which just means when he tries to evade, he will have a harder time to do that basically. And this looks rather good. They're both driving in a straight line. Bismarck evades because he sees it coming, but they are not intended for the Bismarck anyway. So, New Mexico, let's see how much we get. One. Just one. Just one. But still, got a water break in, and that will force him to use his repair kit. And our team doing a rather good job. Bayern just wrecked the Budyoni, and from all the ships there's just the Bismarck left. I am basically showing him, here I am, which is not the smartest thing to do. Here come his secondaries, but I checked before, the guns were not pointing my way. He tries to turn them around, but nope. My engine is damaged. Don't care for that at the moment, because I thought in case I get totally wrecked by him but still survive, I will need my repair kit. And then he disappears from the radar, which is basically totally not what I intended to. And here we go, not within the gray marker, but there we go. 2.1 kilometers, and everyone who drives battleships knows how hard it is to evade those. And since he was aiming his guns to the left side, he cannot even fire at me. Or did he just fire one shell? I don't know, but there he goes. Yeah, and did I use my repair kit? I did use my repair kit. That was before he shot me again. So engine broken, visibility increased. Interesting, I thought the visibility range would increase when you are basically burning out of your chimneys. Maybe it's just increased when you're really burning. But there's a fighter above me though, so he's spotting me anyway, which is a bad thing. There we even have the detected by fighter indicator. And at that point, I'm sitting at about 60% health, which is still okay. So I'm looking for further prey, and I think that single out battleship on the bottom, what is it? Now we cannot see. That single out battleship on the bottom left, or southwest if you want, so looks very tasty. There are also a lot of ships in sea. So far it's looking not bad either way. We have 2 destroyers and 4 battleships, and they are sitting at 3 battleships and 1 destroyer, so 1 less of each for them. They have 2 Amagis. We have an Amagi in North Carolina, 2 Bayerns. They have the Sims and 2 battleships being in the capture point over there. Those are the 2 Amagis and the Sims, so this must be the lonesome Bayern that shot us in the beginning of the match and didn't really hit us. So, skip to the Bayern. So there she is, battling with the 2 Bayern that pursue her. Not a really fair fight, but who cares for that? 9.9 kilometers. Going in a straight line, this is rather optimal, but I'm not firing yet. I want to get closer. Since I have 6 kilometer spotting range, it really can't hurt to take a little torpedo time off, even if I could spend that time reloading already. But closer is better. So activating my second speed boost. Oh no, third speed boost actually. And there we go, 6.6 kilometers range. 2 salvos out. Actually aim a little bit ahead this time and try to stay out of visibility range. This time for real. He does not see that coming, and he's battling with 2 other battleships, so that is very helpful for a destroyer when he's totally distracted. And it looks like he is. Still hasn't started any evasive maneuvers. That looks really good by now. And now it's too late. You will get some. There we go, 3 hits, devastating strike, down with 1 salvo. And that takes care of him. And there we are at 944 points, and the rest of the match is basically just trying to get into or near the enemy team to kill what you can, but there is nothing more I can do in that match. There really wasn't. I tried to hunt down the Atago, came close to range, and then it was crit hit. Here we are, 419,000 credits earned, 6,100 XP, and 11 torpedo hits, 8 hits with the guns, 3 ships sunk, 9 floodings. That was a very successful match. 2,700 base XP, really good. So, yeah, 104,000 damage cost, 45,000 just for the Bismarck, 37 for the Bayern. Really nice, and even 399,000 credits out of it. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video, and bye bye.